Hey y'all, welcome to another episode. You're here with us. We're grateful. But guess what? We're 10 episodes in. Congratulations to my boy Martin. It's been a fun ride so far, so we're thankful that you're here with us. Got a fun show today. We're playing a game. This or that. Texas version. This or that. Me and Martin are going to go down a list of a bunch of stuff and pick this or that and talk about it a little bit. And it's going to be Texas version, so it'll be fun. Stick with us. We're also talking a new movie that released. Yeah, a new movie in theaters. It's out. And Dallas is getting a new park. And it's fancy. And we're going to talk about it. We got all the details here. So stick around as we get into it. Follow along. Red Pegasus Podcast. Here we are. Into episode 10. Here we are, episode 10. We made it. Hello, how are you? Hope you're doing well. I am. Thanks, Mark.
Also, how are you doing?
I'm good.
All right, here we are, episode 10.
How are you, Martin?
I'm doing good. Thanks. I was waiting for somebody to ask. I mean, none of the listeners asked, so I was like, all right, I guess I'll just go straight into whatever we're talking about today.
Well, now that I've asked, I guess you can go into it now. I'm glad we're all doing well.
Exactly. So, as Darian stated earlier, Dallas is getting a new park.
Woo!
It's a futuristic park, actually, if you kind of think about it. See, because a couple episodes ago, we were talking about how hard it is to get away from tech. Mm-hmm. And, it's just kind of like you want to go camping, but you can't really stay off your phone. Yeah. Even if you use it for like a camera or something, you're going to sneak in a little Twitter time or a little Instagram time here there.
For sure.
Well, looks like the city of Dallas just made it harder. So they're coming out with this kind of like a Wi-Fi park.
Okay.
And I actually, as I was doing a little bit of research on this, I realized that this one that we're talking about right now is the second out of 4.
Oh.
So they're looking at building the third one and the fourth one around the Dallas area. This one, just I don't know if you've seen the price yet. You know the price?
Oh yeah, it's insane.
$7.55 million
to build this tech park, right?
Jeez.
Wi-Fi park.
It's a 3/4 acre park. The grand opening was not too long ago. It's located near the West End Historic District in downtown.
Yeah.
Like I said, this is going to be the second out of 4 parks that they're hoping to create. And all this is happening through a nonprofit called Parks for Downtown Dallas.
Yeah.
So what makes this futuristic is the park has Wi-Fi.
That's crazy.
Which is cool, but also crazy at the same time.
Yeah.
So it's got Wi-Fi. It's got wall outlets. So if you ever need to plug your laptop in, you can plug your laptop in. If you need to plug anything else in, you can plug anything else in. It has charging stations. Don't know how that's going to work, but maybe don't get your phone jacked.
Yeah.
Make sure you're around your phone the whole time. Maybe it's one of those what is it called? The touchless wireless charging where you just like place it on there.
Yeah.
I have one in the bedroom. It's literally the best investment ever.
Yep.
I just like throw my phone there and it just starts charging. I don't have to worry about plugging it in.
It's very nice.
Yeah, seriously. So like I said, Wi-Fi, wall outlets, they have charging stations, and they're also have this like innovation arcade, and I think they're going to use it for a lot of the like art installations, stuff like that.
All right. Get some NFTs in there.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And a lot of the park is monitored by just like sensors and everything that's placed around it.
Okay.
I'm assuming for like lights, once it starts getting dark, the lights will turn on automatically.
Yeah.
And converting all that solar energy. I believe it's got like these awning things around the outside.
Uh-huh.
And I think all of those awnings are topped with solar panels.
Okay.
So I think that kind of helps with the energy and where it comes
That probably helps explain why it's $7.5 million too. Because 3/4 acres isn't that very big.
It's not. Yeah, it's definitely all that money is definitely going to the technology that's behind the park.
It's no Clyde Warren, but
exactly. It's actually
it's different.
Yeah, it's actually like Clyde Warren, and I don't know if you remember this old PBS TV show called Cyber Chase.
Yes.
Old little animated show. Yes. It's like Clyde Warren in cyberspace, like kind of just like mashed together.
Yeah. That's a great comparison. Yeah, that's perfect.
Just a little throwback for everyone there.
Yeah.
And the park is divided into 2 different zones. It's one's like a passive garden type of thing, and the other one's more of this interactive type of space. And you also, I don't know how to describe it. It's like the Creek by Mansky Library and Farmers Branch had these on the trail.
Yep.
It's like the bench type of swings.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so they have those, and the picture that I saw was like this huge, just like hallway full of these swings located there that anyone can just sit down on and just relax and scroll through Facebook on some public Wi-Fi.
That's nice.
Also, like that's just asking for you to get hacked.
Yeah.
Also public Wi-Fi.
For sure.
I want to invest in a VPN or something like that.
I'm also concerned that this is just going to be like a homeless population gathering, you know?
Probably.
Because half of them have phones anyway, right?
Yeah.
And they're just going to go in and
Which
get free
I'm
Wi-Fi.
still mind blown.
24/7.
I don't understand how you could be homeless and have a cell phone.
I mean, I love them. I care for them. And, you know, but this is just going to turn into like a homeless gathering area.
Yeah.
We'll see.
But maybe not if it's in the West End.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a little bit more
It's true.
Under patrol.
Yeah.
But yeah, so check that out. I'm probably going to go try and visit that sometime soon because that honestly sounds pretty dope.
For sure.
And from the pictures that I saw, it also looks pretty dope as well. Just like the things that you can do there.
They still have greenery, right?
Yeah, there's still like grass and all that other
it's still
stuff.
a park.
Yeah.
Even though it's full of tech
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah. Okay.
And then they also have,
Perfect.
I think they have some other games there. I think they have like ping pong tables set up. So I'm sure that you'll be able to rent some like ping pong paddles from whoever's working the area.
I'll beat you in some ping pong.
Oh, for sure. I mean, yeah, probably because I'm horrible at ping pong.
I'm talking to the listeners, Martin.
Oh.
I know I'll beat you. I'm talking I'm telling I can beat them for sure. Ooh. So let's go. Meet you there. 5 o'clock.
All right, I'll meet you at the park with these Topo Chico seltzers.
Say what?
Topo Chico seltzers. So we got the hookup for these Topo Chicos.
Yeah.
I hit up my contact. He told me where they were selling the Topo Chicos closest to my location.
Yeah.
And I went to the Total Wine that was close to me, and I went back to the back where they have like all the hard seltzers now, where like since everyone's creating these things.
Yep.
And I found them. I finally found the Topo Chico hard seltzers.
Variety pack too.
The variety pack, yeah. And man, are they pretty good.
Yeah.
You like yours?
Oh yeah. I didn't have anything bad to say about them.
I didn't like the mango one.
The mango was a little weird. It didn't taste like your typical mango drink.
Yeah, it was really weird. So they have a lemon lime one.
Mm-hmm.
They have a pineapple one, strawberry guava, and the mango one.
Yep.
Out of all of them, I think the mango one wasn't my favorite.
Yeah. Strawberry guava was at the bottom for me, then mango.
Which is weird.
Then pineapple, and then the lemon lime one was my favorite one.
Yeah. I would probably go pineapple, lemon lime, then guava, and then the mango one.
Yeah.
The mango one just seriously had a weird aftertaste to it.
Yeah. The more you drink it, the better it got. Right?
Yeah.
That's how everything works, right? But
yeah.
At least our 1 and 2 are the same. Lemon lime and pineapple are top of our list.
Yeah.
So
those are really good. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we finally got the Topo Chico seltzers. Finally got on the hype train.
Yeah.
We tried them out just a little bit before we started recording, and now we're just kind of sipping on some as we're
So
we're
if you're
recording this
into
episode.
that kind of stuff, we recommend it.
Yeah, I would. Just stay away from the mango ones. Maybe give that to somebody else. But like Darian mentioned in the tease, we're going to play a game while we're sipping on these Topo Chicos. Sadly, this isn't sponsored. I wish it was, but I just like saying Topo Chico. It just kind of rolls off the tongue, to be honest.
It's fun. And they're top of the line, right?
Mm-hmm.
They make the best.
Yeah, buddy. So this game is this or that.
Yeah. Texas style.
Texas style. So we're put up against something versus something.
Yep.
And then we just choose
We just pick.
whether or not we go with either of these choices.
Yep. That's right.
So the first one, we've got Big Bend versus South Padre.
Big Bend National Park against South Padre Island.
Yep.
All right.
I voted for Big Bend.
Yeah.
I think that's so much better.
I, too, voted for Big Bend. I'm more of an outdoorsy, hike, camp kind of
Yeah.
guy than a beach kind of guy.
Yeah, same.
So, nothing against South Padre. It's fun in its own right.
Yeah.
It's the best beach in Texas, right?
Sure.
Yeah. It's better than Corpus. It's better than Galveston. But still, if you're talking to me, if you're asking me, I'm saying the National Park of Texas.
Yeah. I'd rather go to Big Bend. I'm the same way. I'm not a big fan of the water vacations
Yeah.
or the beaches. So I'd rather go to Big Bend for sure.
Mhm.
Let's see, a plane or a road trip?
Ooh, that's a good question. It obviously depends, right? Because I'm not doing
Yeah.
a road trip to Maine or a road trip to
Exactly.
Alaska.
Exactly.
But if you're talking a typical vacation, I'm going road trip
Okay.
because I'm a quality time kind of guy,
Yeah.
and I feel like road trips are part of the vacay.
Yeah.
So if I'm going to like Colorado, I'd definitely pick road trip.
Okay.
If I'm going to Florida, I'd definitely pick road trip. Even though it's 12 hours roughly,
Yeah.
both places, I'd still pick the road trip. Plane's just like you start to take advantage of traveling, right? You're there.
True.
You're there in a snap of the finger,
Yeah.
essentially.
Yeah.
And for that reason, I like road tripping better.
Yeah, I said
But
the
yeah.
same thing. I think it just depends on the drive and how many stops.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
if I'm going on a road trip where it's just like hitting up as many national parks as we can, that's obviously going to be a road trip in the car.
True.
I'm not going to take a plane ride onto like every state that has a national park.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I just feel like driving is a lot better because you get to see the things on the way to these national parks.
Mm-hmm.
However, if I'm just going to Oregon just to spend some time there, I'm not going to drive all the way over there. I'm just going to take the plane.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. So it just depends on the type of trip that we're taking and how many stops and stuff like that.
So if you took the same analogy as me, say you're going to Colorado or you're going to Orlando, would you pick flying or driving right off the bat?
Colorado, I'd probably pick driving.
Yeah.
Florida, I'd probably pick flying.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
I just think it's a little bit. Are they both the same?
I guess, depends where you go in Florida, right? If you're going all the way to Miami, yeah, that's a long
True.
drive. But
Yeah.
like the panhandle of Florida would probably be the same as going
True.
to southern Colorado.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really know what's in the panhandle of Florida.
Destin, Pensacola.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then, yeah, I guess.
Cool.
All
Well,
right.
what about say we're on a road trip? Are you the driver or are you a passenger? What's your preference?
I would have to be the driver.
Have to be.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
You?
Me too.
I guess I wouldn't have to be the driver, but I'd prefer to be the driver.
Yeah, I prefer to drive. Yeah.
But yeah, because I just feel like with road trips, when it comes to driving, you're not really bored because you're focused on the road.
It's true.
When you're a passenger, you can get so bored. I mean, you scroll through the socials real quick and then
Yep.
you're done and it's like, okay, what else do I do?
Yeah. Go listen to Red Pegasus podcast.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I'd for sure have to be the driver. I just like driving also in general.
For sure. Me too. I'm
I
right there
just-
with you.
I like being a little bit more in control
Yeah.
of the situation. I've been in the car with some of our friends, and if they're listening to this podcast, they know who they are. They know who they are for sure.
It's not me, right?
No, it's not.
Yeah. Good. I'm a good driver.
But yeah, for sure, I'd have to be the driver. You said you'd have to be the driver too.
Yeah. I mean, I'm down to be passenger,
Yeah.
right? But I'm 9 times out of 10 going to be the driver. Especially if it comes to my family or the in-laws.
Yeah.
I'm going to be a driver.
Dude, I've always wanted to go camping or just road tripping on with those, like, I don't know if you've seen those big ass like Mercedes van
Oh, yeah.
things, like look decked out.
Yeah.
I want to drive one of those and just go driving around the country and just like sleeping out of the van or like sleeping out of a tent I think that would be so dope. There's one that's parked downstairs in my apartment complex. Don't know who it belongs to. For the longest time, I thought it belonged to the like delivery service that we have here at the apartment complex.
Yeah.
It's not. I have no idea who's driving this huge thing, but it's just so funny because it's just randomly parked there in this like small ass garage.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
I have all these fantasies of like buying an old van and like completely redoing it and living out of it, right? Traveling America in it.
Yeah.
There's like a show on Discovery Plus. Another streaming site. It's called like Van Life with so and so.
Yeah.
Some guy that restores vans.
Yeah.
So every episode he's like restoring a new van for this family. You know, it's just like HGTV but van style.
Van style.
And like he redoes all these cool vans and like complete homes for people to like travel in.
Nice.
It's super cool.
Nice,
I would love to do that, but you know, don't have the money or time for that.
Oh yeah, for sure. I see those. Yeah, I see those types of people on YouTube too, and I'm like, gosh, I wish I was having your life. Seriously. All right, big question here, which I think is a pretty simple question. Fort Worth or Dallas?
So
I think we're all gonna have to go with
Dallas.
for Dallas. Yeah.
Yeah, I think. I mean, we gotta say Dallas, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
And there's just a lot more.
For sure.
It's just
I think
better.
so.
Now, don't point out all the cons. You know, you look at the pros, and the pros obviously outweigh Fort Worth.
Right.
When you look at the cons, yeah, you can obviously weigh your
Get stabbed in development. Whatever.
or
It's
sit in
no
traffic
big deal.
for hours.
Exactly.
But yeah, I mean, Dallas is just better. I mean, Fort Worth has its good stuff here and there.
Yeah, it has.
What does it have, Martin?
And then Dallas has like all the other cool stuff.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Dallas on this one too.
We'll give
for
them the
sure.
stockyards. How about that?
Okay. One.
And
Dallas,
I guess it's more country. If you
8,000.
if you really, really love Texas and like
Yeah.
its 1800s status, head over to Fort Worth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, I'm going to go with Dallas on that one for sure. I think that was a no-brainer when we both came across that one.
Yep. Okay, moving on.
All right. I've actually never even been here, and I'm probably not even going to say this correctly. It's Green.
Green Hall.
Okay, Green Hall or
Yep.
Floating the River?
This was a tough one because they're both very different experiences.
Yeah. Very different. I had to look up Green Hall.
But it's Green Hall for me, for two reasons. One, I love Texas music, and two, I love Texas history. And both of those are completely intertwined here.
Okay.
They coexist in Green Hall. I visited it. It's right outside of New Braunfels.
Yeah.
Right? I visited a couple of years ago with some friends. We drove into San Antonio, and like on the way there or on the way back, we stopped by Green Hall and checked it out. It's like it's Texas's oldest dance hall.
Oh, okay.
Like concert venue dance hall kind of deal. It's like Billy Bob's but smaller, intimate version.
Yeah.
If you've ever been there in Fort Worth, I guess that's another thing they've good.
Okay, Billy Bob's.
Yeah.
Two.
Yeah, we'll give them that.
Dallas 4,000.
Yeah.
Or
so
Dallas 3,000.
Yeah. I love Green Hall just because it's history and all the artists that have performed there before.
Yeah.
It's super cool. It's like from like 1836 probably.
I'm not too sure.
You don't have to fact check me, but it's from the 1800s for sure.
Believe me, someone's going to fact check you for sure.
You go in there and like the wood is like crinkling every time you walk.
Oh, really?
It's that kind of old. And like they have like old ad posters all the way around of like people that have played there in the past.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Super cool and like vintage kind of.
So you
style.
haven't gone for a concert yet? You've only been just to look at it?
Yeah. I've never been to a concert there.
Yeah. Yeah, I had no idea when I came across it, and I was like, Green Hall. And then I looked, and it said New Braunfels, and I was like, I don't think I've ever even heard of this place, to be honest. But I chose Floating the River.
Yeah.
Because you can never go wrong with Floating the River.
Oh, for sure.
So fun. So fun.
Link up all the tubes, throw a cooler on one of the tubes.
Oh, yeah.
You're off and chilling.
Just relaxing, floating down a river, drinking some beer. Maybe some of these Topo Chicos.
Yeah.
And having a good time.
It'd be a good combo.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to definitely have to go float the river sometime this summer as well.
Yeah, man. It's been a while for me. I'd love to again.
All right, so this one is pretty important.
Okay.
So we have green salsa or red salsa.
Okay. Ooh, this is heated in some areas of Dallas, right?
Yep.
For me, it's The red salsa.
You're gonna go with red?
I'm going classic red. If I could, I would drown myself in salsa. I can eat chips and salsa all day long, all day, every day.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if I eat it for lunch. I can eat it for dinner. It doesn't matter if I eat it for lunch and dinner the previous day. I can eat it for lunch and dinner again. Like I can drown myself in red salsa.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. I've never met someone so passionate about red salsa before.
What about you?
I'm gonna have to go with green.
Let's fight.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with green salsa just because it's I mean, it also depends on where you get it, but like it's not. It's typically not the hottest one, but it has a good amount of flavor to it.
Very
so
true.
You can add it to stuff.
I'm not saying I'm not saying I hate green. I actually prefer green on like my breakfast tacos and stuff like that.
Yeah, same.
I'll throw green sauce on all day long. But
when you want some of that heat, that's when you put in that red salsa.
For sure. I like the heat. All right. Speaking of same genre, tacos or burritos?
I went with burritos.
Did you?
I almost burped in the microphone. Sorry. Yeah, I went with burritos.
All right.
What'd you go with?
That's huge, man. I did not see that out of you.
Honestly, tacos.
Well, first of all, crunchy or soft?
Soft.
Yeah, I'm soft too.
Yeah.
But so if it's soft taco against burrito, you're still picking burrito?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think just because you can fit more in a burrito.
Okay.
Like you can, but obviously stuff a burrito. You can't really do that with the taco because everything's coming out.
It's true.
But I mean, again, with the salsa, green salsa, red salsa, don't get me wrong. Like I still want me some tacos.
Yeah.
But I feel like I would probably choose a burrito over a taco.
Mm-hmm.
For sure, yeah.
You can't go wrong there, right? But
you can't. Both are good.
I'm personally going tacos. Velvet taco,
kind of taco?
Hitting the spot. I like the specialty craft tacos.
Okay.
Yeah. So velvet taco, Torchy's, Rusty.
Yeah. I like
the specialty. I love the traditional like street taco joints.
Yeah.
Like what's that one called up in North Dallas? I'm drawing a blank. I used to go there in high school all the time.
Dang it.
Fights would break out there. They're open till like 4 a.m.
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about?
Yes. Dang it. How the hell am I forgetting this? It's off of Lombardi.
Yes.
Paisanos.
They have some good authentic tacos.
Yeah. Yeah.
Street
they have
tacos.
really good tacos.
Oh yeah. But I'm a huge fan of like the craft taco. Like throw some brisket in it. Boom.
Yeah.
Throw some Baja shrimp in it. Boom. Like I'm down with it.
Yeah.
And I even love like pork, green chili tacos, And Velvet has the best ones, man.
I was actually talking to somebody recently about going to Torchy's Tacos because I was like, man, I kind of miss going to Torchy's Tacos.
Yeah.
Because I do like those tacos too, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But I do like me some street tacos, some like carnita tacos.
Oh, yeah.
Or trompo tacos.
Barbacoa.
Barbacoa tacos.
I just like saying that.
Bistec tacos. Yeah, you can't go wrong with any of those street style tacos. Even though I like those, but even though it's a street taco and it's supposed to be like corn, I'm skipping a whole bunch. By the way, I'm going to the very bottom.
Yeah, go for it.
Even though it's supposed to be corn, I'm still choosing flour.
Yeah.
So flour versus corn, I'm gonna choose flour.
I'm with you on that.
I like the corn ones, but they just have like a weird taste to them.
Yeah.
I do like the corn ones in taquitos. Like
Yep.
when they're like toasted and everything.
Yep.
But when it comes to like a normal taco, I'm just going to have a flour one for sure.
Yeah, give me flour tortillas all day long.
Yeah, and it's some BS whenever I go to a restaurant there. I'm ordering my street tacos and I'm getting like barbacoa and bistec. And then I see it on the menu and it's like, oh, and if you want flour tortillas, it's like an extra 25 cents. So it's like, bro, come on.
Probably because they're a little bit bigger, right?
I guess. They're still going to put the same amount of meat on there. We all know everyone's stingy.
Facts.
If I had a restaurant that served tacos, those tacos would be fat.
Mm-hmm.
Would not be no skimping on no meat or anything like that.
Yep.
All right, so we did tacos. We did, like I said, I kind of maybe jumped down to the very bottom. But now we're at Big Red and Dr. Pepper.
Man,
I think we both.
But these are two Texas powerhouse sodas.
Yep.
Like when you think about sodas, you're thinking, man.
You're thinking Big Red.
Yep.
And you're thinking Dr. Pepper.
Yep.
I had to go with Dr. Pepper.
But yeah, it still doesn't matter. Dr. Pepper wins.
Yeah, I'm not gonna cheat on Dr. Pepper like that.
I love the occasional Big Red.
I do too.
Sometimes when a restaurant has it, I'll like, oh, I'm gonna get a Big Red. That kind of sounds good, actually.
Yeah.
Some strawberry soda, some Big Blue, some Big Peach, some Big Pineapple, some all the bigs.
Big Blue and Big Peach. You sometimes I mean, I don't know about you, but like I forget sometimes about Big Red.
Yeah.
I forget that Big Red is a thing.
I do too.
And then I'll like pick it up out of nowhere at a gas station or something, or I'll pick it at like a barbecue place.
Yep.
Because that's obviously where you see them the most.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll get it, and I'm like, damn, I totally forgot how good Big Red is.
Seriously.
You forget all the time.
Yo, it's arguably the most underrated soda.
Probably, I would say. A lot of people don't like it. I don't know why.
Yeah. But yeah, give us Dr. Pepper all day long. We can't cheat against them.
I can. I'm gonna go with Dr. Pepper for sure all the way.
23 flavors, give them all.
I got 22 flavors of that bootylicious bubble gum. All right.
Plus one, you got Dr. Pepper. All right, sticking to drinks.
All right.
This is an easy one. Come on.
This is very easy.
Sweet or unsweet tea?
If you get unsweet, just do me a favor. Hold down the up volume, and if you're on an iPhone, hold on the up volume and the power button at the same time.
Yeah.
Wait for the emergency SOS thing to come on, and at the very top it says slide to turn off, and just turn off your phone, and just never turn it back on, and just never even bother doing anything in the world, never again. If you drink sweet tea, who are you? Why? Who hurt you? I'm so confused right now.
You mean unsweet tea?
Unsweet tea. Did I say sweet?
Yeah.
Oh.
But we follow you.
My bad. Unsweet tea.
We follow you.
If you don't like sweet tea, I don't know who you are.
The only reason or right you have to drinking unsweet tea is if you're a diabetic.
True. I'll give you that.
If you're not and you're drinking it, what are you doing with your life?
This
Sweet
is how
tea is the greatest thing ever. I mentioned episode 3 or 4 when I was like,
I'm
putting this in my water fountain.
Yep.
If I had a custom water fountain in my house, sweet tea
true.
is going in it.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
H2. What was it called?
HTO.
HTO. That's right. That's right.
The new water.
Yeah, the new water.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seriously though, I had to go sweet. I'm never going unsweet tea.
No,
that's impossible. I don't think that's possible at all. All right. So, HBCB. Honey butter chicken biscuit.
Mm-hmm.
Or are you going with a breakfast taquito?
So we're talking Whataburger.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm going honey butter chicken biscuit.
Yeah.
Without a doubt for me.
Yeah, I chose breakfast taquito.
And I was very surprised when I saw that. I was like, wait, what? Every time we used to go, we used to get the honey butter.
Right. Now, the only reason I didn't choose the honey butter, I'm also going back on my answer. So my original answer was breakfast taquito. I'm going back. Yeah. I don't like the honey butter.
Really?
Yeah, I just don't like it. I don't really understand it.
So just give me the chicken and biscuit?
Exactly. So I'm just going to go with just butter chicken biscuit because I still want the butter.
Okay, yeah.
You got to have the butter.
Got to have the butter.
So I'm going with butter chicken biscuit. I'm not going with breakfast taquito. I don't know why I even did that.
Okay.
But yeah. You're going with honey butter?
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
For sure.
On Tuesday nights, I do Texas toast instead of the biscuit.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Every other day, I go with the biscuit.
Now,
I don't know why Tuesday. I'm just joking.
Yeah. I was like, what are you doing on Tuesdays? You're hitting up honey butter chicken biscuits that early or late at night.
Actually sounds really good right now.
Yeah.
You want to go?
All right, we're out of here.
Hang on.
The honey butter chicken biscuit. Totally forgot where I was going with this. All right, next one.
My bad.
No, you're good. Now, so this one, I just think it's how you pronounce it. I don't think these are two different things.
Yep.
Because I know that this is also a huge controversy as well. So, do you say kolache when you're talking about the pig in a blanket?
Mm-hmm.
Or do you call it... All right, hold on. Give me a second.
Good luck.
Klobosnik.
I've never heard of the latter. Give me kolache. I've only used the word kolache in my entire life.
I always use kolache. I was Natalie was talking to me about this when I was talking about getting kolaches one morning when we first met. She was like, You're talking about the cookies, kolaches? And I'm like, no, I'm talking about the pigs in a blanket. She's like, that's not a kolache. And I'm like, listen here, do you know where you are right now? Like,
you're in the South.
You're in the South. You're in Texas. It's called a kolache. Like, she's like, no, a kolache's a cookie that has like gel or Jello filling in the middle or something. I'm like, no, that's not.
Never heard of that in my life.
Yeah, no, we're not doing that crap here. It's kolache.
I'm trying to even think what that is down south. Explain it again.
It's like a cookie, and it has like gelatin filling in it.
I have no idea.
It's not even in it, but it's like on top of it, kind of, sort of. It's kind of hard to explain. If you look it up, you can probably find it for sure. But I definitely say kolache, and there's no other word for it. Yeah. Other than, I guess you could say pig in a blanket. Yeah. But even then, it's just a mouthful.
Kolache's more broad, right? Pig in a blanket is just a sausage and bread. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, because you can say spicy kolache.
Yeah. So
true.
I got one more here.
Okay.
Dallas based.
Okay.
You going 35 or 75 heading up north?
Damn, this is pretty hard. 35 or 75 heading up north. It's weird because like from downtown Dallas up to I would say 635, it's like decent. And then
on both highways?
No, on 75, sorry.
Okay, yeah.
On 75 from downtown Dallas up to like 635, I would even push it and say George Bush. Yeah. Like, it's not that bad. Yeah. But once you get past George Bush, that's when, like, I don't know what happens on that side of the earth, but, like, cars start running into each other on purpose, I feel like. Yeah. And in Dallas, in 35, it's like downtown Dallas up to 635. No. I would even push it up even further to, like, Sam Rayburn is, like, pretty bad traffic. Yeah. But once you get past Sam Rayburn, you're good.
Yeah. Bro, they both got there.
They're both just so bad. Terrible. It's like 75 has all the lanes, but they're all packed. Yeah. And then 35 doesn't have all the lanes, but it's still packed.
Everyone and their mom is moving up north up there.
Seriously. I would go 75.
You would?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'm going to go 75. What
about you? I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'd go 35.
You'd go 35?
Because they have the express lanes.
That's true. You technically have HOV on 75.
That's true, too.
But free. I guess that's true. It is free. Yeah, at least. Well, man, you have to have one more person in the car. But
yeah, you're gonna make me switch my answer. They're both terrible.
Yeah, but and then also with 35, like, there's only one way traffic for the express, so you gotta kind of hope that it's opened on your side.
You're
of
on the right time of the day.
Yeah. Yep. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go 75 for sure. Jeez, that's hard because they're both just trash.
Yeah. Give me the DNT.
Yeah, for sure. DNT is almost never packed.
You're gonna pay $7, but give
me one. Yeah, no one wants to take DNT, and I'm totally okay with that because I will. Yep. I have the toll tag. I'll just go ahead and hop on DNT, go 80, and just live my life happily without having to worry about anybody.
Yep. Pass by a Lamborghini on the left and pass by a Land Rover on the right.
Yeah, exactly.
See ya.
Yeah, exactly.
That was fun.
That was pretty fun. So that's this or that. Let us know down in the comments on this post when we're promoting this episode 10. 10. We're already 10 in. Jeez. Let us know what you think. Let's see. Let's choose one that people can choose.
We can do it. We can do a story about it.
Yeah, we'll do a poll, but also leave a comment on the post whether you say kolache or club.
No, we're not doing that one. That's gonna be 100%, 0%.
It's gonna be 100% kolache.
What's the most heated one that we had?
Heated one, 75 and 35.
Well, yeah, but we could do that one and another one.
Green salsa or red salsa?
Okay, that's a good one.
So let us know in the comments on the Instagram post.
Flour and corn.
Or on Twitter, just tag us at Red Pegasus Pod. Yep. Whether you'd rather have green salsa or red salsa. Let's throw a passenger and driver in there as well.
Okay.
Because I'm kind of curious how many people are passengers.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's like some sort of dumb like horoscope thing that has to, like, if you're a driver, you like being in control. You're the type of person who loves to accomplish things on time.
You have type A personality.
If you have a type A personality, if you're a passenger, you're just a bum. I'm just kidding, but I bet there's like some stupid horoscope thing behind that as well.
Right. Along with everything else.
Yeah.
Oh, and hey, by the way, did you see that new movie that came out? Godzilla Kong movie?
I actually haven't.
Godzilla versus Kong, actually.
Is it coming out in theaters?
It is.
Oh.
It did.
Oh, it did.
It came out last weekend. And it actually broke the pandemic record.
Oh, dang.
For ticket sales.
Really?
Yeah. Which may not be saying much, right? Pandemic record. Movie theater's been pretty much dead.
$1, I think, would be record sales.
But yeah, they broke the record for ticket sales during COVID, so the past year.
Nice.
And it's also on HBO Max. So if you don't want to go to the theater and you have access to HBO Max, you can watch it.
True. I do have HBO Max, so I might have to check it out.
Nice.
I've also never been like a huge fan of the Godzilla or King Kong movies.
Yeah.
Have you?
Not really.
Yeah.
But I know they're, blockbuster kind of movies, right? You know, a lot of people like them. So, plus the idea of these two giant beasts,
the two big
coming into
beasts.
America and or the world and wreaking havoc and fighting each other.
Yeah,
just seems kind of intriguing to me.
That is pretty funny.
I did see an old King Kong movie back then. The one where he gets on top of the Empire State Building.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And kind of befriends this girl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think it was like late 2000s.
Yeah.
Came out, maybe 2007. It was okay. Nice little movie. But yeah. Bro, don't mess with King Kong. But then I'm like, bro, don't mess with Godzilla.
Don't mess with Godzilla.
I don't know who's worse.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, like I said, I think I've maybe watched one or two. I think I watched the one with Jack Black in it.
Okay.
They like remade the old one where he Kong goes up on the Empire State Building and befriends that girl.
Was that the same one we're talking about here?
Probably. There is an older black and white version, and then I think this one was kind of like supposed to be a remodeled or a remastered one.
Bro, there's been so many of them. I can't keep up.
Exactly.
Even Godzilla. There's been so many of those.
Yeah, there's been so many.
I saw an old Godzilla one, maybe late 90s.
Yeah.
And I remember it was just being crazy.
For some reason, the only thing that comes to my head whenever, or not the only thing, but one of the first things that comes to my head whenever I think of Godzilla is the Power Rangers.
Oh, yeah.
Was there like an episode that they fought Godzilla? Or
maybe
I just see that robot that they always like morph into.
Yeah.
And then them fighting Godzilla. And I don't know where that came from.
It might have been like, one of those kind of Transformer-like Godzillas.
Probably, yeah, actually.
Maybe not an actual one, but like a tech-like Godzilla.
Yeah.
Transformer-like Godzilla.
Yeah, but I'll have to check out this Godzilla one. Have you seen the Justice League?
Nope.
The Zack Snyder Justice League one?
I haven't.
Dude, that one's so good. You're going to have to watch that. We're going to have to talk about it.
Okay.
It's so good.
Maybe next episode.
Seriously.
I'm down.
You just have to block out 4 hours of your day. No big deal. Ooh. Anyways.
Wait, where is it at?
HBO.
Oh, okay.
HBO Max.
Cool. Yeah, I'll check it out.
All right. So we're nearing the end of the episode. We've got another thing of recommendations and suggestions for you guys. Darian, you want to...
Yeah.
You want to take this one first?
I mean, we're talking about movies, right?
Yeah.
We're talking about watching stuff. Everyone has a Netflix account, right?
Yeah, I feel like just about. If not, they're stealing somebody else's.
Exactly. There's a new documentary out on Netflix. Relatively new.
Okay.
It's been out for a couple weeks, maybe. 3 or 4 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Blockbuster. You remember that good old store?
Blockbuster. You mean the OG Netflix?
Yes. Blue and yellow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Iconic. You walk in, it smells like dust and Orville Redenbacher popcorn.
Orville Redenbacher.
You know what I'm talking about? This is a combination of the two.
Mm-hmm.
You make it like a Friday night destination of like walking around, seeing what movie you're going to rent.
Yep.
And then forgetting to return it and paying all these late fees. Right? Remember that?
Yeah, or my favorite is whenever you find the movie that you want and then you take off the display case just to find that there's no CDs behind it or no DVDs behind it. Yeah. It's like, oh, no, that was nice.
Yep. Well, there's a documentary on Netflix.
Yeah.
Talking about how it failed and how it hit bankruptcy and how it, went away. pretty much overnight if you think about it.
Jeez.
You think back to the time it failed and crashed.
Mm-hmm.
It pretty much was overnight. Like, people forget how quickly it went away. It didn't just ease its way out. Like, they came around, I don't know, in the 90s. The first store was actually in Dallas.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Nice.
And you hear about this in the documentary.
Yeah.
And it was like in 2017, there were 4 stores left. 3 in Alaska, of all places. And 1 in Bend, Oregon.
Yeah.
Of all places.
Yeah.
Which is a cool city, by the way. Shout out to you, Danny.
Hey.
I love Bend, Oregon. So yeah, now 2021, there's 1 store left, and it's in Bend, Oregon.
Bend, Oregon.
Yeah, and it's about this family that's kind of holding on to it, like making it their own. It's like a family-owned business. How these video stores were started, right?
Yeah.
They are all these small, family-owned home entertainment video rental stores kind of deals.
Mm-hmm.
And now this huge mega corporation at one point who made billions of dollars off renting videos, right, now has 1 left, and it's pretty much like a destination now. And so
place to go to.
Yeah.
Road
and
trip, maybe.
Yeah, that's a long road trip, bro. But yeah, the Netflix talks about it, right?
Yeah.
Which is kind of ironic and hilarious at the same time, because pretty much why they failed was because of the people that are now telling about their failed story.
Yeah.
Right? I'm going to tease a little bit of it.
Yeah.
Within the documentary, they had one point in it, or they had a point in the story where they had an opportunity to buy out Netflix, Blockbuster.
Yeah.
So Netflix reps came in for this meeting, offered their proposal of like $50 million.
Yeah.
Think about that. $50 million.
Yeah.
And Blockbuster laughed at them.
Dang.
Laughed them out of the meeting. Like, they left.
Dang.
And I guess the rest is history, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Think about if you could buy Netflix for $50 million. I think at the time the net worth of Blockbuster was like $350 billion or something.
Yeah.
It was something asinine, right?
Yeah.
$50 million to them was like chump change.
Yeah.
To buy out a completely
could have done it.
Other competitor.
Yeah.
Which at the time they've been buying out competitors left and right, home video stores, these small franchises and chains and stuff, and they were buying them and making them their own.
Yeah.
And they talk about that a lot in the documentary. But they had an opportunity to save themselves, essentially, right?
Yeah.
Aside from Redbox, because Redbox was also coming up at that point.
That's true. Yeah.
With movie rentals and stuff.
Yeah.
They had a chance to save themselves and they didn't.
Dang, man, that sucks, and that honestly is very ironic that now the business that basically shut them down is now doing a documentary about them as well.
Yeah, isn't that funny?
That is very hilarious.
Netflix has a total subscriber amount of 203 million paid subscribers.
Jeez.
How much is it a month?
203 million. It's, I don't know. I think like the basic one is like $9, or I think they might have bumped it up to 12.
Okay, let's do 203 million, right?
Yeah.
Times
9. Just do 9. Jeez, man.
I gotta turn my phone sideways to see how much they're making a month. They're making 1.8 billion a month.
Jeez.
Off subscriptions only.
Gosh.
Think about if Blockbuster would have bought them out and what they'd be making.
Wow.
For 50 million. They're making 1.8 billion a month. If they would have bought them out for 50 million at that time.
Blockbuster definitely messed that one up for sure.
But they claim it wasn't because
Yep.
Anyways, they claim it wasn't because of Netflix, right? They claim that Netflix isn't the reason why they died.
Yeah, that's the reason why you died, bro.
Yeah.
That's the reason why you died. Don't try and sugarcoat it,
They
bro.
have like this Blockbuster CFO or something on there that talks, throughout the documentary, and he claims that it wasn't them, but clearly it was them.
Bro, it was definitely because Netflix took all your business because they had such a better business model than you did.
Yeah. So, there you have it. There's a suggestion for you. If you haven't already, check it out on Netflix. It's probably on the, now trending videos or
the
documentaries.
number 3 in the U.S. or something
it's
like
definitely
that.
top 10 right now in the U.S.
Nice.
So go check it out on Netflix. It's very, very interesting, especially if you grew up in that era where your family went to go rent out home videos. Friday,
where
Saturday
it was
nights.
A regular.
Yeah.
It's
really cool.
I think I've seen it on on the homepage where they like kind of try and advertise it. But I'll definitely have to check that one out because I think that is pretty interesting. And I also didn't even click in my head that Netflix, their competitor, is doing a documentary about Blockbuster themselves. Yeah. And it's just hilarious to think about because it's just like you had the opportunity, but you failed.
Yeah.
Failed miserably.
And lastly, a little teaser. At the end of the documentary, there is some good news.
Oh, about Blockbuster?
Yes.
Oh, dang. That is a tease.
Cliffhanger
All right, now I'm
for
going to
you.
have to check it out.
Cliffhanger for you.
Yeah, exactly. Now I'm going to have to check it out for sure.
All right, moving on, Martin.
Mm-hmm.
What you got for us? You got a suggestion, a rec? What you got for us? What do we need to check out?
I do. I just had to take a little sip of that Topo Chico real quick. So I have a song that I want to suggest. Okay. Now, everyone knows good old Sublime. Yes. Right. Everyone loves them.
Oh, yeah.
Sadly, lead singer no longer with us. Mm-hmm. And so Sublime had to die.
I remember that.
So a while ago, when we were in high school, I remember I try and listen to a lot of different music, and I came across Sublime with Rome. Yeah. And I was like, is this the same band? I'm not too sure. And I was listening to that album that came out, and I was like, this is actually pretty good. Like, I don't mind this. Like, this actually sounds pretty good and is easy to jam out to. And quick history. So, like I said, lead singer passed away, and so they come out with Sublime. The two main guys, the bassist and the drummer, they stuck around. Well, they tried to do their own thing, came back, and brought on this guy named Rome Ramirez. Okay. So he's the front man now of Sublime with Rome, obviously, with Rome at the end of the name. Nice. He joined them in a couple like tours, and then they finally were like, yo, you just want to join the band? And he was like, yeah, sure, why not? They faced some lawsuit because the state was like, you know what? We don't like that you guys are using the name Sublime because I believe his name is Matthew.
The guy who died?
The guy's name is Bradley. His estate was saying that he came up with the name Sublime. So they were like, you know what? You can't use the name Sublime. They were like, we believe in the bassist. Like, again, the bassist and the drummer were the originals. They're like, we believe in you guys a lot, but we just don't think that it's okay for you guys to use the name Sublime as part of the group. And charges eventually ended up being dropped, and they continued with the name Sublime with Rome. And also, after a while, the drummer actually decided to drop from the band as well. And he was saying the reason that he left was because not only his family, but it just also didn't feel right continuing to play under the name Sublime and even playing the original songs. He was just like, at first it was pretty cool and it was nice to like go back to, but now I just don't feel right doing it. Yeah. So he dropped from the band, and they've gone, I think, through like 2 different drummers already. But this song is called Blackout by Sublime with Rome, and you can hear just a little bit right now playing underneath me. And it's a little bit different. It's kind of like that ska reggae type of feel to it, but this one's a little bit different. And so Eric is the bass guitarist, and this is a quote from Rome himself. He says, Eric's bass synth makes the whole song feel like it's beating like a heart. Lyrically, the song is about stacking so many expectations on yourself and ultimately feeling overwhelmed and pushed to a dangerous point. And he said, this album is fire, best music we have ever made. Oh, wow. So like I said, it's really good. I like it. It honestly just has like a really good beat to it. That's why I was really drawn to it. Yeah. But overall, the song is pretty good. So I recommend that. Like I said, Blackout by Sublime with Rome. And then Darian's Netflix documentary, Blockbuster. Is that what it's called? Just Blockbuster?
You know what? I don't know. Oh, it's called The Last Blockbuster.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Cool. So it's not too different. So check those out.
Yeah.
All right. It's that point of the time I hear the music coming in already. Follow us on the socials, Instagram and Twitter at Red Pegasus Pod. Man, these Topo Chicos. I really need to stop drinking while we record. Jeez, it is not going well.
I can take it from here, Martin,
Yeah,
if you
go
need
ahead.
help.
Just take it from here.
Yeah.
Instagram, Twitter, where do they go?
Yeah, Red Pegasus Pod.
Got it.
@sign at the beginning.
Right. And
Yep.
Facebook, if people want to join the page or the group?
We got a page and a group. So group, you can post yourself. You can interact more with us on the group. Page, it's just keeping
Whatever
up
we
with
put.
us. Yep.
Yeah.
It's like more like Instagram. You just keep up with us. Group, we can all interact with each other at the same time, and you can post yourself.
All right. And what am I searching up?
Red Pegasus Podcast.
There we go, buddy. All right. And once again, if you have a small business or you know anyone else who has a small business, literally it could be anything, taking pictures, doing like wedding gigs, you're a musician, you sell cakes. First off, if you sell cakes, definitely come on the show so we can have some cake. Anything like that, go ahead and send us an email, redpegasuspod@gmail.com. We're going to put that in the description as well. We'll set up a date. We'll set up an interview. We can now do interviews due to some studio upgrades, and we're looking forward to that. We really want to try and promote some small businesses out there for sure.
Yep. It's been a fun one, Martin.
It's been a fun one.
Congratulations to 10 episodes.
10 episodes. We're 10 episodes down, and we've got 10 million more to go. Wow.
Let's do it.
Oh, that's a lot. Honestly, didn't think
It's going to be like 70. It's been fun, man.
it sounded like Joe Biden up there.
Red Pegasus Podcast. Dallas, shout out. Hey, but by the way, you got the hashtag?
Right. For some reason, whoever edited the podcast last episode cut it off. For some reason, I'm not too sure. What I was about to say was that the hashtag was